Hello guys, it's KDK here, welcome to this video. I'll just introduce what I'm going to talk about here. So this is my video of my final boss to legend. I will introduce the deck first, then you will see the actual game that I had to the legend. Then I'm going to talk a bit about my stats from legend because they're really sick. I mean, you will see. And then I will just have few words to my subscribers and people who are following me. So let's just introduce the deck. What it actually is. Well, as you can see, we are running Prince Kalazet, so this is not something from Kabel's and Konogom's meta, but it really helped this deck to be a bit better. So I wouldn't even say a bit better, I would say a lot better. So the first card from Calbolts is Sonya Shadow Dancer. Completely broken card, man. If you get it at the right time, you can just snowball the game. You will see a situation in the game. Uh, it's just like, no, I don't know even how to describe it. It's so disgusting if you manage to load up on targets like Paw Spine or Bone Mare, man. Or even the Elven Minstrel is really solid. Captain buffing other pirates, Agent is good. Prince Colosset is good, Edwin is good, Swashburger is good. I mean, yeah, that's actually the thing. So, yeah, that's the Sonya. From Cobalt we have Alva Minstrel. Minstrel. I always keep saying Minstrel, but it's Minstrel. So, combo draw 2 minions from your deck. So, this works so good with Colosset, right? You just play the Colosset and you draw the buffed minions to your hand, which is completely good. So good. Finally, we have some draw in the tempo rogue, which means you are just not going to run out the juice that quickly. That means you will have more threads, more tempo. That means you're going to win more games. It's just too good. Alvin Minstrel in the tempo rogue is nuts. Same goes on, but still for Corridor Creeper, that's like the most meme card ever, man. That's a lot of people are making fun of it, but like it's really strong, man. You just keep it with the patches meta that it is right now, and this is just going to discount like crazy. So then it's basically the same Callus as Rogue that he used to be: two backstab, shadow steps, cold blood fireflies. You know, like I won't name all of it because you can see it, right. I think it's deck list from Team Lul, which uh, which is a team that won Trinity series. So I guess they knew what they are doing. So I think that's for deck. You will now watch the Legend final game. So I hope you will enjoy it and stay tuned, guys. We are keeping only Swashbuckler. No reason to keep South Seat. Our Creeper is actually not that bad, but not that good also. I feel like I played this guy. Alright, I did not. So I think we can just play Swash. There's no reason to pass the fact that we can pull out patches from our deck, which is awesome for us. I mean, would he keep cards like... Wow, so that could be even a Zulak. Wow. So I think we just dagger and trade. Next turn probably we play Dark Creeper. Turn after we play Firefly Agent. Turn 5 we play the Souls. Turn 6 we can play the second elemental with the Wild Spine. But I'm thinking too ahead right there. Oh man, that kinda sucks though. But we can clear up the patches and contest it. We can even clear the whole board now. Nice top deck. Easy, easy. Just like that, you win the games, man. You just got the backstab to your hand, and you got the combo activator one turn earlier, and you just win the game. I mean, it's not wind yet, but like, look at my hand. Yeah, sure. So you play this guy Creeper. I just go. I could even trade it if I want to. Question is, do I want to? It's obviously Zulak, so he's not playing things like Defile or like these kind of stuff probably. I think we should clear that. I mean, it's kind of clean trade to be honest. And next turn we can play 5/6 or Dark Reaper and weapon up if we decide to. Well, I think that's just Dark Reaper right there. Next turn, I feel like he's going to play Doomguard, which we will just answer with White Wall Spine. So that's kinda really good. Alright, we are not punching that. No reason to. Well, yeah. Well, actually, maybe there is a reason, but I didn't punch it anyway. I kinda care about my health total. If he had the Doomguard, he would play it right away, right? If he's thinking about playing Doomguard, then he needs to have something like that in the hand. If he's going to clear this, like if he's going to trade, that's actually way better for me. Yeah, and he gets it, that it's better for me. Well, we can just kill the Dread Lord with the Wild Spine, but the question is, do we Shadow Step the Wild Spine right away? Well, on his board there's going to be a 2-1. Well, this is happening every freaking time. We are not going to. No. We're not going to Shadow Step it right away. We can maybe like clear this as well. Yeah, sure. Alright. That's good. Now we have the option to make a trade and play the Shadow Step on the same turn on the Wall Spine, which is perfect. If he plays Doomguard, he needs to trade the Dark Reaper. He's not playing Spellstones since he's a Zulak, so we are in pretty good position. Wow, what a bad card, man. So, what top deck do we get? Alright, I guess we are drawing. I think we can just replay it. It's just too good, guys. Like, draw 2 extra cards. Yeah, just let's go. Sure, so we can clear this off. Hmm, we don't need to do the trade actually. So next turn could be Sonya into some nasty trading. Man, Sonya is really carrying this deck. I was like, I didn't want to craft Sonya at all, but she's just so strong. So strong, guys. Well, I have really bad news for you. Really bad. Really bad news, Warlock. Really bad news. Really bad. Worse than you would ever imagine. This is the hell of Tempo Calisot Rogue. This card right there is just busted. Plus the Corridor Creeper, of course, but like, sure. And he needs to clear the Sonya. 2-2 guy on the board. That's just wow. Actually, we cannot clear off the Doomguard, which kinda sucks, but we can float the board a lot, so. Can do this. We don't need to use the weapon charge. I mean, how is he going to deal with this? He's not going to kill me, he would need 13 more damage, which is not real. I mean, well, I was thinking about he's playing like the Q block, but that's not making any sense. This is just a Zulak. So, unless he, I don't know what, I guess he doesn't know as well. I guess that's not that bad for him. But it's not optimal as well. So is that lethal? Yes, it is, guys. Easiest legend in my life. Well played, bro. So, what rank do we get? Da 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 da. Wow, it's actually not that good. Alright, guys, so let's just look at the stats, guys. You will be, I guess, really surprised by it. So, alright, guys, here I am with the stat. I just made my camera a bit smaller so you can see everything properly. So, this is the kill set rogue that I've played. I have 26 to 8. 76% on my legend climb, which I find really good. That's like insane. Yeah, really good stats. Let's just look at it more closely. Most played decks, so obviously we have the rogue right there, 26-8. Yeah, time played 3.5 hours, man. Average game six minutes. That's like, I mean, I know that not a lot of people will hear that or like don't like to hear that, but the Calisad Rogue is just the best deck in the game in my opinion, and it's still going to be until someone is going to, I don't know, man, just find something that's like better. But it's just too hard, right? So the most we played against priests, obviously everyone is playing the Highlander priest or the spell priest, right? So they didn't really, they weren't a problem to me. As you can see, I have 9 to 2, so you're really farming the rogues, not the rogues, the priest with the rogue. Uh, Druid, yeah, only 3 matches for me, so I don't really know. Jade could be a problem if he ramps like really good and he ramps also the Jades, but it really depends. Hunter 4-1, as you can see, easy matchup for us, I feel so. Um, Also, Hunter is not really good right now, so maybe like the mid-range versions could be solid, but the worst matchup for me, at least from my experience, by the way, everything I'm going to say is just like from my head, right? It's not based, well, it's based on my experience, but it's not like, I don't know, pro stats or whatever. So, worst matchup for me, I feel, was the Burn Mage, because they just enter a board with like explosive runes. If they have like Man over Marcanologist, Current or Secret, you're just in a bad position. You can't really play, like, the thing is, if they chip some damage in the beginning, like they probably do, and you want to use your dagger as well to trade, right? So you're just getting really low, and as you know, Burn Mage just gets the spells and kill you then. So let me say on like 5th turn, in best case scenario, you're like at 17, 18 health, maybe 20 if we are really optimistic. And you have the board on, I mean, you have the advantage, you just took over the board. But now it begins, right? If he equips a Luneth, then you just lose because unless he's really low as well, but like he just gets all the burn spells, and if he plays Ace Block, you just like, yeah, it's cool. You can smork him in like 2-3 turns, but he has 3 cards every turn, which means burn your face every turn. That's just too insane. And I think I found a lot of problems to fight them actually when they had a good start. But there were times where you need to push them, like kill them in 2 turns or pop the block in every case. But that's not really what I want to say here or talk about here. So Paladin seems to be the matchup as well. I don't really know what to say about it. Only 1-1-2 rogues, so yeah, it's really draw dependent. If you're playing against tempo rogue, um, yeah, and I mean, who gets the corridor creepers like first? Probably wins. Shaman 1-0. I've just met some evolve shaman also on the ladder, so that was That was easy game. And 3-0 to Warlock. I mean, there were some control Warlocks that I've met. I mean, I just marked them too fast, or I applied a big Edwin for the tempo, and they just didn't have the answer. But I feel like Control Warlock shouldn't be that good match, since he can play the 5 mana 2/2 that recruits Demon, which means he's going to get Voidlord from his deck, and that's really painful for us to deal with. So, yeah, any interesting stats right there. So 32% was Priest on the 5/2 Legend ladder. Matches, we can look at the matches, man. So many win streaks. As you can see, I had 2 losses right after each one. And then I just got win streak, 2 losses, win streak, last win streak, last win streak. Yeah, it was working really well, man. The longest game was 12 minutes. 12 minutes, the longest game, man. So, some charts as well. Win rate as Rogue, 76.5. Sure, I can show you other things as well, so I will like this. I've been trying some Hunter deck as well. One thing I want to mention about meta, in general, there's going to be a lot of decks with a Spiteful Summoner, because Zixo just won the Seeds Third Cup like yesterday or 2 days, and he was using the Spiteful Summoner in every deck, man. So that means everyone is going to try it. So I was trying it as well, but I didn't have much success with it. Second one I've been playing, it's the it's the Burn Mage, but I've made some changes because, as you can see, I've lost 4 games with version 1, and then I decided to include Creepers and the Oxaron just for the memes, which, by the way, just won me 1 game just by itself. And then I had I had 4-1, I guess. I don't know if we can count it like that, but the second version was kind of working for me, so I think it's decent deck as well. Rezakus Dragon combo, so basically the old Rezakus Priest, but with the inclusion of the Dragon Synergy and the Psychic Scream. I think that's just it. We're running the combo Mindless Wallen basic deck. Here you can see that I had 2/2 with it, but in fact I had really some insane win streak with this as well, but it was before I reinstalled my Windows. That means the stats obviously didn't save, so I think I had something like 10-2 or 11-3, something like that. Really huge. Really good win rate as well, so I think it's decent deck for ladder as well. Second one, or the second priest deck that I was trying, is the big priest, which like served me well to getting some extra stars, but I didn't really try hard this deck because, you know what, I will just take this as the last one because I wanted to talk about the Spiteful Summoner as well. Obviously the Rogue is here. I'm really proud of it, man. I really think that 70-60% win rate is insane. It's just insane, guys. So yeah, let's just go for the Warlock. So it's a control list. I'm running the cubes and the possessed lackeys for the Void Lord, also on the Zod and Bloody Gul'dan. So it's really nasty. If you manage to play the lackey, get the Void Lord, then playing the cube, man, it's so fun. Nice combo with the lackey against the Burn Mage is the fact that they play explosive runes, right? So you just play it and they kill it for you. So you get the free Void Lord immediately. Really decent deck as well. I've played a bunch of it, but on the ladder I didn't really know. I feel it was really slow games. That's the one thing, and I don't know. If you draw 2 Void Lords, man, and then you draw the lackey, and then the cube is on the bottom of the deck, it's not that good. I've played some Pirate Spellstone thing as well. I've made video about it. So solid deck as well, I feel so. You can definitely try it for a ladder as well. I don't know if you could get same results as I get with the Colossus Rogue, but alright. I want to highlight one thing right there. So I feel like on ladder everyone is going to play this card now. I mean, not everyone, but it's kind of cool design, right? You can place it with some cool ass spells like Mind Control free from Ember, right? And you just get a 10 drop on turn 6, beautiful. But the thing is, if you don't draw this on your turn 6, every turn is just worse and worse. Second thing is, you can draw the free from Ember, you can draw even 2 Mind Controls, and then you can draw Spiteful Summoner. So I feel like there's a big punishment for it, but if you manage to get it always on 6, which like there's a decent chance that you will play it on 6, then it's really strong. But I don't really like the drawback of the fact that if you don't draw the Spiteful Summoner, you have no way to take the board back except the Duskbreaker, which like can do stuff, but it's not like Dragon's Fire, right? So yeah, this is just my general idea about all of these powerful summoner decks. I mean, if you manage to load it up on 6 beautifully and you just win, basically. Because like even for me as a Calisat rogue, it was really difficult to deal with decks like that. If they really manage to play the summoner on 6 and you don't have the Wild Spine, you just lose the game. So I feel it's really high roll. That's my thought process behind it. So my predictions for the meta for right now is a lot of these spiteful summoner decks like Priest, even the Pirate Spellstone with the Summoner, also Hunters, maybe some Warlock Paladins as well with Dinosides and things like that. I haven't seen a lot of Rogues, but I think people will just get the fact that Kalasa's Rogue is still the best deck and they will play it. Rizakis still a lot of priests on the ladder, so I think this is the most common thing you're going to run into. Maybe the classic Dragon Priest with Divine Spirit Inner Fire combo is really popular as well. Of course the Control Warlock. I mean, I think the Cube one is more popular than the Rain, but on the other hand you can play also the Rain in the Cube block, so I feel like a lot of big druids could be there. I've been trying this version with the infinite things like Aster Trigger and like replaying them with Nizot, stuff like that. So I think this could be on the ladder as well. I think this could be for meta, like this could be for the meta, like everything I wanted to say. Yeah, just one thing, I'm just looking global statistics, 58% win rate, so I'm way above the average, man. So I think that's it for the meta stats, guys. I just want to ask you a few questions about my channel, so let's just go to that. I want to know if this video had worse quality or better quality. I mean, the Hearthstone game, was it better than the videos before or is it worse? Please let me know. It's really important to make the videos as best or like as good as I can. I'm trying to improve the quality of it. Second thing, I really want to thank you guys. A lot of you joined the channel and I'm really glad for it. I'm glad that you are here and you like the content, all of the comments. Really glad to hear every positive feedback. So definitely stay tuned today. There are going to be a lot of videos. Hopefully the quality will be good. And yeah, just let me know please in the comments if someone watched it whole, man. Thank you for that. If you're watching videos like these, I don't know. Uh, it's like, yeah, you watch the game, right? But if you are watching the stats as well, and thank you for that. If you enjoy these videos, I'm really happy because I'm kind of doing this for myself as well, you know, just review the meta, so like refresh what's in that, what could happen, how I was performing, right? So yeah, thank you a lot, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and have a nice day and stay tuned because today there's going to be plenty of Milrogue. I saw a lot of lists on the site, so definitely something I will be playing today. And maybe some, I was thinking, yeah, that's another thing. I was thinking about the King Togwalker deck because I just got it from my packs and I realized I haven't played him. So I'm going to do some meme stuff as well, so stay tuned guys and see you. Have a nice day.